Hello, dear students. This is Professor C.A. Karthikaiyer. Here, I am very happy to tell you that on Unacademy, we are having a big discount which is going to end by tonight. Okay, so if you're interested in Unacademy, you can apply for this. And then I'll tell you something very important in the law portion to help you understand regarding how the voting works. Okay, so let's see this first. You can ace your preparation with top educators, get 20% off on CA intermediate subscriptions. The offer ends on 16th September at 11:59 p.m. You can see on Unacademy we have two subscriptions, that is Plus and Iconic. You can see that there is a good discount that you can get, or the money that you can save. On the extreme right column, you can see there what you save, and you can see that the amounts are pretty significant, which will help you to save on your costs. So if you're looking for quality education, in my opinion, this is the right time to go for it, and you can use the user code, which is basically YESHAS. So the below you can see their use code. At that place, you have to just remember to use the code YESHAS, YESHAS, for getting maximum discounts. Okay. You can ace your preparation with top educators, get 20% off on CA intermediate subscriptions. Offer ends on, that is it, today at 11:59 p.m. For structured batches and courses, evaluate test series based on ICI pattern, access to live and recorded classes, in-class doubt solving by top educators, use the code YESHAS. Okay, all these benefits you can get. Other than that, we have our Excel with YESHAS for CA intermediate group 1 batch, which has already started from 18th of August 2022. And there's a comprehensive batch which is going on right now. So we have Vijay Raja sir, myself Karthikaiyer sir, Mayur Nata sir, we have Ravikant Miriala sir, we have Dhananjay Bhave sir, and Rajavardhan A sir. The batch highlights India's best educators will be teaching you all 600 hours of interactive live classes, revision and practice sessions, structured courses and PDF, unlimited recorded classes, live tests and quizzes. All these benefits you get. These are your educators who will be teaching you all with proper good care and skill. The batch journey you can see here, start of the batch is in August, 60% coverage by September, 100% coverage by October, and November you will be having the RTP mock test papers, past year questions, you have quizzes and written test practice. The plus features, that is live interactive classes, structured courses and PDF, live tests and quizzes, open now digital notes, Unacademy community, unlimited access. All this will be there in plus in all this will be there in the plus subscription. In Iconic subscription, you get all the plus subscription benefits. Along with that, you also get one-to-one live mentorship. You can see that below, printed study material and doubt solving. So all these benefits you get. We have something called as Evaluate Test Series. You can test to be the best, and all the features of Evaluate Test Series will be available for you. Daily scholarship test for CA is available, so students can download the app, try Unacademy for free, click on start the test, and again start the test, and you can get daily scholarships and save on your coaching fees. One-to-one live mentorship in Iconic. Okay, if you're anxious about the exam, don't worry, we have a mentor for you, and you can book your slots and go for one-to-one live mentorship. Okay, so all these are the details which are there for you. Okay, that is it. Okay, everyone, I'm going to tell you something very, very important in relation to, just a second, very, very important in relation to voting. Okay, now many students, they have this query and they often ask me on Telegram or Instagram regarding, sir, why are there so many different methods of voting, sir? Can you please, create one video which explains everything in relation to voting? So this is that video which I'm going to help you all to understand how voting works in the company. Okay, so pay attention. Look here, see. We have a section called section number 107. That is basically called as voting by show of hands. Correct? We have a section called section number 109, which is basically called as demand for poll. Demand for poll. Then there is one section known as section number 108, that is voting by electronic means. And the last voting section is section number 110, that is nothing but postal ballot. So first, let's just understand this in a very brief way, okay? Now think about it. What is the most easiest form of voting? Easiest form of voting, okay? In your school, you wanted to elect the school captain, correct? How are you voting? You all will be called at the assembly area or the assembly hall where the principal will be there or the other headmistress and all will be there, and they'll be telling, oh, do you want to appoint this person as the school captain? And then you will raise your hand, correct? So what will happen is when you raised your hand in for voting for someone, at that time you are voting by show of hands, knowingly, unknowingly. I want to tell you all, you are actually voting by show of hands, okay? Because you are voting for a certain person. That is called as show of hands. That is called as show of hands, okay? Now you will understand show of hands. In show of hands, one hand will be one vote, okay? One hand will be one vote in show of hands, okay? Then in demand for poll, you will be having something called as, let's say people are voting by show of hands. And in that, the person who the voting has been done for a certain person. Let's take an example. Let's say they are voting for appointing Mr. A as a director. People by show of hands by majority have said, okay, we'll appoint Mr. A as director. But this is one hand, one vote. One hand, one vote. But if the person who is holding the majority shares in the company, he did not raise his hand. He said, no, 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 no. I am not okay with this show of hand method for this. I don't want Mr. A to be appointed as a director. Then that person can demand for a poll. For demand for poll in section number 109, they are given the criteria. You should be holding 1% of the total voting power, 5 lakhs of the paid capital. Or if the company is not having shares, then the person should have 1% of the total voting power. These persons can demand for a poll and say that no, 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 I demand for a poll. Or the chairman of the meeting himself can demand for a poll, can say that no, 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 I want a poll. Poll, when it happens, no, it becomes one share, one vote. Okay, no? So in show of hands, you will understand it is one hand equal to one vote. But in polling, what happens is it becomes one share equals one vote. Okay, this, of course, I'm not thinking about differential voting rights and all those things. The normal shares holding I'm talking about. Okay, that is where demand for poll comes in. So for faster voting, quicker, simpler voting, ease of voting, show of hands is the best. But if some major matter is there, or if there is a matter where confusion is there, whether 50% is there or not, or whether the person who is holding a decent chunk of shares in the company says that no, 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 go for a poll. So then what will happen? We'll have to put a polling box. People will come one by one and vote there. That is called one share, one vote. That is called demand for poll. Easy. Now, what is electronic means now? So what used to happen is in earlier time, before going to electronic means, I'll tell you about postal ballot. In India earlier, the companies were restricted to certain province or area. Then as the company started, getting shareholders from across the country, they said that let's do one thing. We'll not force the people from different parts of India to come to a particular city. What we'll do is we'll send them all the details of the resolution by post, and they can just read it and they can put their tick mark or they can vote and they can just courier it back or post it back. So the method of postal ballot came into the picture. Because what used to happen, just imagine there was a company in, let's say, Madras province. There is a company in Madras province. Now, earlier, there were shareholders were just around the Madras province. But as they spread across India, there is a person in Mumbai, person in Delhi, person in Kolkata holding shares of that company in Madras province. They had to bring this postal ballot because you will understand that shareholder in Mumbai is not going to travel to Madras just for voting purpose. Okay, no, in the meeting. So they got introduced a system of postal ballot where we can vote by post only. Simple. But then what happened is that technology grew, electronic means came to the picture. Electronic means came to the picture. So nowadays you never see company, hardly ever see company, okay, no, do postal ballot. Most of the companies do what? Electronic means. Electronic means. And in fact, in postal ballot section also they have written that instead of doing postal ballot, you can do electronic means also. So that is why electronic means is there in the picture. Okay. So currently what is going on in companies? Currently in companies, 90% I can say this is going on. Some companies will also find this going on and this going on depending on whether that poll is demanded or no. But almost in none of the companies you nowadays find postal ballot. Easy. So that is just an idea in relation to how voting is done. Simple. For learning these sections in depth, join my lectures. I'll tell you exactly what the procedure is. And I'm giving you a guarantee that after learning from me in a particular methodical manner or diagrammatic form, you will not forget the answers. Okay. So join the batch, then I'll help you more in these sections. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.